Cackney and Dave Daly right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackney's over yonder. He's on the other end of the line. We are back after a weekend, a little on the nippy side out there this morning,
yes.
I gather.
A little chilly.
Chilly.
Below zero.
Yes, I peeked outside last night real quick, and then I sent Ofseyer a note. I said, fix this. I got right to the point.
With your godlike powers of meteorology.
I said, gather your little coven of warlocks and witches and get them together in the Meteorological Society and do something. And he said he was going to be on it. So we're going to get this turned into we're going to turn it into the skid and get things fixed. It's cold. I don't like this cold.
No. Do you function worse in extreme heat or extreme cold?
Neither.
I mean, you got to pick one.
Cold. I think heat kills me. I hate heat. Hate it.
Well, it's harder to get. Here's the thing: it's always easy to warm up.
Yes.
When you're cold, it's much more difficult to cool off. I mean, it's just you can't get comfortable at all. And at least when it's cold out, what? You looking to see if the wife's still around?
Yeah, she's got the day off today. She's probably creeping on us. Standing right outside the door. She'll do that sometimes. She'll stand right outside the door. Next thing you know, she'll pop in. I'll be like, this is my safe spot. Don't come in here.
Oh, jeez.
I can fart in here and everything's fine. I don't have to get yelled at or tissed at or anything.
Your fortress of solitude.
That's what it is, man.
With the Andy stank.
Yeah, no, heat. I don't like heat.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I'm okay with it because I don't mind hitting the pool and stuff. But I would agree. It's just easier to. I function easier when it's colder. I just do because I can get warm.
Yeah. But this kind of cold, this sucks. This is just
it's that you go outside and you immediately hate. You physically can't take it.
Although
when you walk outside.
There is always that layer of amusement where you go like that. It's like, oh, my nose hairs froze.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and then you're over it.
I can't feel anything. Oh wait, I think I just passed out.
Right.
Oh wait. All right.
So are we going to talk weekends or news?
We can do both. We can talk weekends. What'd you do? You have fun, exciting?
I did little or nothing, really. And it was fine.
Yeah, I got. I've been getting Max ready for a basketball practice, which starts up on Tuesday. So I had him doing drills. I had him running, throwing things at him. It was fun.
Yeah, we did take in Colton's basketball game, which I think the score was 20 to something, and he scored 10 of 20.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, he could be getting a scholarship. Look out.
What we're hoping for.
There you go.
That's right.
Excellent. So yeah, just did that, and then watched 8 hours of football yesterday. So I'm raring to go, man.
I think we had golf on most of the day yesterday.
Really?
Good. Yeah.
That's weird.
Dude, I can't take the football.
What?
I can't take the screaming. I can't take the hollering. I can't take the fake excitement from the announcers. I can't take the.
It's not fake, man.
It is too. It's just so annoying and.
It's the best.
It's not.
It's the best drama because it's unscripted. It's the only unscripted TV that's worth anything. And it's whether you're talking playoff baseball, basketball, football, whatever.
No.
It's great. It's the intensity.
Too much noise.
Even if you don't necessarily have a rooting interest, it's fantastic. You're an outlier. You're one of the few who doesn't care.
No,
that's fine. I just wouldn't be that loud about it. If I were you, I don't know.
Okay.
I just wouldn't. Ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
The mess that is the news. President Trump over the weekend launched a plan to end the government shutdown, offering the protection of deportation for some immigrants in exchange for $5 billion for the border wall. Democrats rejected the proposal, which also included millions of dollars in humanitarian aid and drug detention technology. They're still calling on the president to open the government before negotiations on immigration could start. This thing is going to continue because neither side's backing down on this. And I don't know long term, the longer this goes, who's going to get more of the blame. That'll be interesting if it sticks, because initially it seems to be sticking to the president, but the longer it goes, that may change.
Right.
And at the end of the day, between these two parties, that's what matters. You can talk all about immigration. You can talk all about getting federal workers back to work. What these people care about is who's going to get the blame.
Right.
That's what matters. It's sad.
So let me hear this too. Didn't I hear over the weekend that he said something about the fact that this wasn't a coast-to-coast continual wall?
It was something like that. Where
steel parts in strategic areas.
It's one of those things. It's supposed to make it more palatable for those who are anti-wall for whatever reason. I don't think you need to do that. If you're just saying, hey, you're building, I don't think you need to get.
So let me ask you: if you're going to make the illegal run, don't you just drive a few miles down the road and turn past that wall then?
Oh, because that's where you're putting it. You're putting it in those areas that have been breached, because fences don't do anything.
Dude, and seriously,
walls do work. I mean, say what you want.
Hear me out, though.
Okay,
you're driving along and you want to get into this country, or that country, or wherever. Oh my God, there's a wall. Yeah, but 15 miles that way, there's no wall. Oh, okay.
But that's
down the road you go.
That's where the legal port of entry is. They're talking about. They're not talking about not having it. Where, I mean, look, this is not the whole solution to this. This is part of a solution. A wall is part of a solution. No question about that.
Okay.
To say it doesn't work is disingenuous and stupid. But to say this is going to end it, or this is the solution, that's stupid too.
Okay.
But you gotta, this is fine. The fact that this entire fight, the longest government shutdown in history, is over $5 billion is weak. That they can't come to an agreement over this is insane. But we'll keep seeing them dig in.
Hey man, we're stooping to the idiocy of the rest of the world. That's all I can say.
There you go. Another Democrat has entered an increasingly crowded field in the 2020 run for the White House. California's Senator Kamala Harris announced this morning that she is seeking to challenge Donald Trump in the next election. The 54-year-old that joins Elizabeth Warren, Tulsi Gabbard, Christine Gillibrand, and Julian Castro in the Democratic race. It seems to me, whether you're talking Republicans or Democrats, with the way these election cycles are, doesn't it seem like all anybody's ever doing is running?
Mm-hmm.
It's all a continual bid for election, bid for re-election. It's not about, and this is, I think, part of the issue, is neither one gets any glory for compromise.
Here's the thing.
Nobody's getting any glory for that. You pander to the extremes on both sides.
I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and here's where a big problem has come. For some reason, politicians have become our celebrities.
Oh, no question.
For some reason, these people who we hire to represent us and be public servants have become our rock stars. I think I have got absolutely no idea in the world why they would take that approach themselves, because that's not what you're there for, and B, how we deify these people like we are is absolutely ridiculous. And I'll tell you exactly. And you know what? Got a little bit of an analytical mind here. It might not be the sharpest one in the world. I'm going to tell you that. But I think you know and I know that I kind of play the dummy on purpose a little bit once in a while. But this whole idea of these people and their stardom and how great they are and how powerful they are and all this other kind of crap, it ain't right. It is so far from correct. And maybe it's because our celebrities have all seemed to have become watered down through scandals or overexposure or whatever. The people that, oh my God, I love athletes, I love stars, I love superstars, I love comedians, I love, whoever.
Yeah.
Now we're all looking at these politicians like they're some kind of superstars. Wake up, because they ain't at all.
You hit it when you said the deification, because whether you're talking about Donald Trump with some of the, the cards and MAGA hats, or you're talking about somebody like Bernie Sanders, or Cortez, the new shining star on the left. I mean, these politicians have actually replaced God for some people.
Oh yeah.
Whether you're talking Trump or whether you're talking any one of these people on the left, it's a little creepy.
It's really disturbing. And I'll tell you what,
really?
You know where it comes from? It comes from the 24/7 news cycle. These people being on TV all the time. Yep. Every word that gets said gets hung on. And it's all for profit. It's all to keep you glued to your TV. It's all to keep you glued to those websites. Dude, it's time to wake up. It really is.
And it's one of the reasons I've always kind of made like the game analogy or the sports analogy with this, because people, instead of voting who they picked teams.
Yeah.
It's my team against your team. It's not even candidate. That's what it is.
Yeah.
People are rooting for their teams in this, and that's not what you should be doing. Like, we don't want you to compromise. Why not? What's wrong with compromising? What's wrong with that? Nobody's doing that because compromise is seen as a loss. So that's why we are where we are. It's ridiculous. See, look, you and I coming together on something.
See that?
That's positive. What else is happening? Lumberjacks. Let's downshift a little bit. They knocked off Lincoln on Sunday 6-4. Jacks picked up 5 points over the weekend. They're back at LC Walker Arena on Friday. So they're looking like a beast throughout this season. It's just been a great year for the Muskegon Lumberjacks. And a tough weekend for the Michigan Wolverines. They lose their first game of the season at Wisconsin, 64-54. Wisconsin unranked. That's not a bad loss, really, for Michigan. You're on the road. You hadn't really been playing that well. There's no point in being undefeated. There really isn't. You just need to get in the tournament, be playing well in March. You'll be fine. Michigan State, by the way, they maintain their one-game lead in the Big Ten Conference. They'll take on 19th-ranked Maryland tonight, and the Super Bowl is set. It's the Patriots against the Rams. Both conference championships games go to overtime. Rams controversial win over the Saints, and the Pats beat the Chiefs. That game finished up around 10:25 last night, so I got maybe 5 hours of sleep. But good day of sports all weekend, and easing into the week.
Yeah, good for you.
Good for me.
That all you got?
Always. That's it, man.
All right. Well, have yourself a great Monday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Later.